Welcome to Doublekoradio, guys. David and I are going to make a tier list. This is the first time ever the Double KO duo has made a tier list, and the more interesting about this tier list is it's not mine and his separately, it's together. We're going to try our best to make a tier list for the game we've been playing since release. So, David, are you ready?
Yes, absolutely. You forgot to mention that because we're making this tier list, it's 100% legit. Like, there's no other opinion about it.
Yes. Yes, I'm not going to be like all the other YouTubers that don't want any kind of harassment or feedback. Yeah, you tell them, Ali, on the comments going, look, man, it's just my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. All right, guys, and one last time, remember, it's my opinion. Come on, yeah, it's our opinion, but, speak whatever you got to speak on the comments. That's
absolutely. Fine. Let us know. All of
yeah, let us know how right I am and how wrong David is.
Fuck you.
So we got a patch coming up real soon this week. They said they were going to have a couple of balance patches. Hopefully it's not too crazy because the game has only been out for about a month, right? A month and change.
The game updated today.
Yeah, it updated today. The stuff goes live, I think, the 8th. So Friday, most likely that is. So yeah, Evo was dope. Evo was cool. I could have did this a little earlier with David, but I said, fuck it, let's just wait till Evo's done and maybe we'll get even more data from all these other countries playing the game that are coming out to Evo. Because as we saw in Evo, we had like 3 different countries, Asian countries in top 8 and America. And we had also 1 Brazilian representative. So a lot of people from all over are playing the game, which is cool.
And we get more data like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Every region plays things a little bit different.
Man, that Evo felt like it lasted like a week. Jesus fucking Christ.
And it sucks too. We were working throughout the whole thing. We were working and trying to watch it, and yeah.
It's the worst.
It's a little rough. So let's start on the tier list. Should we go with the obvious?
No. We should go by characters. Fuck it. Let's go by how they go, right?
Who's the first on your list on your screen?
Right?
Amaru's first on your screen? Yeah, sure. He's first on mine too. So where are we going with him?
Amaru, right? So it's the real character. Very strong. Even when I play him in the demo, he was so strong. Remember? Like, everything works for him.
Yeah.
I would definitely say he's A for fucking amazing.
I agree. I mean, the more people lad with him, the more stronger people thought he was. He's got what's good. Like, he's got a projectile. He's got a reflect. He's got
the Dragon Punch.
Yeah, he's got a DP that you can choose the angle where you want it close or you want to punish somebody who's jumping from like almost full screen. And he's got kinda safe. A light slash.
He has a light punch that is safe.
Yeah, it's kind of safe. You gotta space it out well, but any character that I've played with, I went to the lab and saw if I could punish it, and I could punish it, and it's not that hard if you know the player's gonna do it
or get DP.
Yeah, or get DP. Yeah.
But he has a lot of tools. He has fake up fireballs too. He has a hard knockdown. He can reverse projectile with the fucking socket thing.
Yeah.
This guy is stacked. He hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah, his WFT's super, like, it's like one of the best anti-airs.
Like, the sun.
Yeah, that's what you call it. You get hit with the sun.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and it does so much damage. Easy to confirm. So I think a premise is at least to better understanding for everyone as being the best, right? And then it cascades down to the worst, right? I
didn't put S on my side.
Gotcha.
I think it's too early for S.
Okay. We can agree to disagree. We'll tell you later.
It's a little too early for
Let me explain to them though.
So, Virgil from Marvel wasn't S till like a year and a half later, maybe 2 years. It's a little early for us. I don't know. Anyway, as you were saying.
So yeah, just to let you know, so basically A being the best, and then it cascades down as the worst. That's how it goes in this type of tiers. And normally it's for their tools or for their skills. And yeah, we get it that characters can be by the player made better, but basically we're saying I think we're gauging this based on their skill, how easy, how user friendly, damaging.
Yeah,
Basically, if another character can do better than this without less action, then it becomes better, right?
Damage output for a character is definitely pretty important in this game.
Ooh, super!
It's all about damage.
And if you can connect your super with a grab, I think already puts you in a specific tier from there, right? Like,
yeah.
And how easy. But yeah, so that's why for all those reasons that I mentioned, I think Homaru goes with A for amazing. He goes A for
yeah.
That's what he says when he punches, guys.
Yeah. Who's next? Who's next on your list?
On my list. Well, I picked one already, so you pick.
Oh, I pick one. Well, who's first on my list is actually Genjiro.
Genjiro.
Yes.
I wonder where he will land.
So since he's first on my list, I think he's gonna be first on the list on top as well.
Okay.
So ease of use again, something that Genjiro has. I think it's easy to understand the basis of the character. But with that, he also has all the tools. Like so many tools that there's almost no reason to pick a different character. And I saw that on Event Hubs that pretty much half of top 64 were Genjiro players. Now the game, it's early in the lifespan. It's an Evo game. People want to win Evo. They see all the benefits of choosing this character right away. Who knows how if they're gonna keep playing the character afterwards, but of course people's mindset is let's make this money. I'm a pro gamer. This is the easiest route I have right now. Presumably.
And you say all the tools, right? So if we go to a checklist, right? Projectile, check.
Yes.
Anti-air, Dragon Punch, check. Command grab, check. Combos, check.
He has 2 command grabs.
Yep.
Damage, yeah. Good buttons. He has good buttons too.
He has overheads.
Yeah, that knockdown.
And knockdown, yeah. And regular overheads with the kick, right? Like regular use. Speed. He moves fast.
Yeah, he has a good speed.
He has a cross-up by itself on the move itself that no one else has.
Yeah, straight up. At any given moment, you just like fuck it. I want a 50-50.
Yeah, and he has he can combo into supers also in multiple ways.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have that great a range, but yeah, you can. I've seen it whiff before.
No, I get that, but the fact that you could combo in many ways is incredible. So I think that checklist alone, like you mentioned, half of the cast don't even do half of that shit.
So the thing with this guy is like usually when they give that like a character that many tools, like let's say with what's his name, Galford, he has a lot of versatility to him. So does Genjiro. The thing with Galford has less health and less damage output than Genjiro does, but Genjiro kind of outclasses him still with the tools. Like maybe Galford can outzone Genjiro a little bit, but it's still there's still a lot to worry about fighting against the Genjiro because he's basically the best grappler in the game.
Yeah.
There's no grapplers in the game. Like every character is a grappler, but he's the best grappler in the game for no reason. He's the best mix-up character in the game because he's got his card mechanic. And
so it's a projectile that when you block is still continuous with an effect without power, without rage, without super or anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So and then like his dash, medium slash, and his universal overhead, the surprise attack, they both knock down to help him with the card game, to help him with the knockdown game, to keep applying any kind of setups you can make up for this character. So, I mean, a lot of people are really hoping for him to get toned down And do you think it's time for him, like at this moment, for him to get some kind of retuning?
I normally don't like when they nerf characters. I normally like when they balance the weaker ones.
Same here.
So yeah, there's dumb shit that he does that you be like, hey, why he can recover so quickly? Sure. Because he has more range, and you're like, shit, that shit has crazy range, like his Dragon Punch. Yeah, sure. But maybe increase of the other ones. And now we're almost in the same play field. Disregarding if he has all these tools, because you don't want to discourage people to play the game, right?
Yeah.
You want people to keep playing the game because of all this other reason. Yeah, is it maybe normalized would be the best word, right?
Yeah, well, like one big thing, like one big obvious thing would be that his Isen for no reason has more range than the rest of the cast. That's something that definitely be like, okay, let's drop that down to be just like the rest of the cast, so he can't full screen Isen like.
But no one is doing that like that to him.
Yeah, nobody does it, but does it make it fair? You know what I mean? What if Tam Tam decides to do something from full screen thinking he's safe, and he's like, no, I'm Genjiro, I can catch you. You know, it's those little, like, it's a rare situation, but it's still a situation that he has an advantage over everybody else that doesn't need to be there.
Because he needs it.
No, he does not. One thing I don't like that I've noticed is, like, the card still hits you even after you've hit Genjiro. That's kind of weird to me. Like, if you block a card and it's going to come and hit you for an overhead, and you get a hit on Genjiro, I don't think the card should still stay active.
Yeah, but most projectiles in King of Fighters work like that.
Yeah.
I mean, King of Fighters and SNK.
I don't know if I like
works like that. Yeah, like
for
even
game,
Wu throws projectile. If you trade, let's say her combo is medium attack to her ice ball that she does. If we trade on the medium and I already did the command for medium, if you block the medium, and you try to hit me for me throwing the projectile, you will hit me. But the little orb is still going to come out and hit you, even without the animation.
Yeah. So what about, I had told you an idea I had for just defending one of the cards. Because I think just defend is just defending one of the cards would be a good reward to have if you make that not be an overhead anymore if you just defend it.
Yeah, or it builds more meter if you block the second card.
That's a good idea. More rage.
Yeah,
be cool. So it's
he's still gonna kill you anyway,
honestly, anything that's more risk for Genjiro, because it feels like he's a character that he can use his complete tool set a lot more than anybody else in the game. Like I would say, you know, like maybe like his worst move is the command grab where he's flailing his sword around.
And let's just still touches you once and it grabs you.
Yeah, and it just instantly grabs you. Yes, but it's still probably like the less practical move to throw out. As opposed to doing a DP or doing something, and you can DP out of all that stuff. It's so weird that it's just like, come on, can like something be unsafe? Yeah, it's like then you get these memes where he's compared to a wild gorilla or something like that, because in a game where it feels like they want people to have more thought on how they play the neutral and the decisions they make, that this character exists.
He's just breaking the fourth wall, bro. Yeah. He's like, woo! Especially, I think just the recovery window. This guy, if he was in Grand Blue Fantasy, he would get bodied. Because he would have recovery on that move. He would be done.
All right, so next character. Genjiro, super strong. Probably right now the only character that really would need.
Evo champion.
Yeah, Evo champion. Multiple all over the place with tournaments. He wins or gets in top 8, right? So who's next on your side?
Earthquake.
Oh, he's next on mine too. Where you want him? What do you think he is?
I think he's C.
C? Okay. That's probably lower than I would put him, but let me hear it.
Because lower than C is my lowest.
No. Yeah. I said that's lower than I would put it. I don't know if I would go that low for him.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah,
and the reason I say is, he has tools, he has the range, he does the damage. He has the worst walk speed, the worst run speed. And mind you, you cannot block from running.
Mm-hmm.
Right away when you run, you can't block.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is the slowest, you cannot block. So he does have good damage, I would say. He has good range, but his command grab is ass because barely does any damage for the risk for being so up close. Like his gameplay is to keep you zoned in a longer range, at least for now, right? That we know.
Mm-hmm.
And his command grab not only keeps you right next to him, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't do damage, and the recovery that leads, it leads like you getting up from throwing him down almost at the same time that the person that just got thrown is getting up.
Yeah.
Like it's no much like recovery there. Like it's just doesn't seem efficient. A lot of unsafe move, of course, like everyone else, but him seems to be saying he's a larger target. It would be easier to hit him, and his damage doesn't seem to be rewarding. If they pump his damage like crazy, like, yo, fucking Earthquake hit me like 3 times and I'm fucking bleeding, then that would be better. But the things that he does are just very day one. And what I mean by that is they get away because people are just still figuring out how to play this game. And that seems to be the things that works the most, right? For him.
Yeah.
Like he's super, you can block, and I get it, like you could do it 3 times or 4 times, like a thing, but that's something that works once or twice, and then after that, then you learn from that, and it stop becoming strong or as strong,
Yeah.
it has a lot of things that I think that, yeah, can you get away by grinding this character? Sure. Does he has cool tools? Sure, but the tools don't benefit him to do them, like Genjiro. you could throw all your tools. With this guy, you got to stick for now to what works and don't be risky with the rest because you most likely are going to die. There's a lot of things that you can just get like super out of it, or, just get traded because of his big body. There's character specific combos against him, like that there alone is a weakness in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a weak. Well, just so people know, I'm kind of an Earthquake main, so a lot of the stuff you're saying, I definitely agree with. He has the most, like Charlotte, the most damage. The most, what's that called? Like guard damage or whatever. So he technically has the highest health in the game because it's harder to chip him down with damage. But unlike Charlotte, he does have those character specific combos that you get that little bit of extra damage off of him if you get the right combo, if you lab it correctly. With Earthquake, I think he is still strong if you use him. You can still use him, right? But it's like, I think it's just difficult to get to that level. So for me, I would put him at B. But if he's versus any character that has a DP, I put him as C. So and most of the higher ranking characters right now on the tier list for me have that DP, so it makes more sense to leave him at C because he's gonna be losing all those matchups that
to those people,
seeing online more frequently and seeing in tournaments more frequently. So it's a little bit tough for him. The only thing
go ahead.
The only thing about the command grab too, I do think he has really low damage. It's confusing how low damage he is because you see this big character and you're thinking certain things should do a little bit more damage. Like say if his large normals aren't that much damage comparatively, maybe if a character does get close to Earthquake, maybe that should be something they have to worry about still.
Yep. Or if he has rage, like, damn, that command grab does mad damage when he's in rage. That would be cool because he's gonna get hit. He's a big target. So
yeah, his biggest problem is
his penis.
He needs to be it weighs him down so he can't run fast. Yeah. Well, I do wish like the whole like when you need to get close to somebody, you're kind of assed out. Like you want them like that. You want to be close to people's. When you want to be close to people, it's tough because there are those moments where you're like, all right, I'm in rage. Let me try and bait some type of normal that's like hard hitting enough that's at least a medium or something. So because on block you can punish. So if you block a medium, you can punish, and it's a free weapon flip technique. So that's good. But if you can't catch the person, that kind of sucks for Earthquake. even with those normals. You know, you're still putting yourself at risk. They know you're gonna want to hit at certain angles. They know you're gonna want to stay in the air. So they're gonna.
Yeah, it becomes predictable. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get easier and easier to exploit. And then if you become less predictable, you're putting yourself at a more disadvantageous place, which is on the ground. And he has no real good anti-air. He has like you can jump up real quick and hit him with your kick and animation. That's your ass basically.
Yep.
I don't know, the negatives definitely don't outweigh the positives for this character right now. One thing
they
that I
don't
noticed,
or they do.
They don't.
Okay.
I think one buff that probably people aren't thinking about because it might be a little too strong. I think they were really worried about making this move too strong, which is his jumping medium, the slash that goes straight like horizontal towards them. In the because I recently had downloaded Samurai Shodown 6 and I picked them up in the old game to see how we played, and in that game that move can hit people when you're in the ground and when they're still in the ground. It can't hit people unless you're Earthquake, of course, because it's combo specific. Unless you're Earthquake, that move can't hit you if you're just standing on the
ground. It's like an air only attack.
So that part, if they thought that was too strong, it's not so bad. But when you're trying to get that, like let's say if you're trying to stop them from approaching you from the air from that specific angle, which would really help, you can't. It starts off like if you try to tiger knee just one button, it's not even a motion. You're like jumping and pressing a button. You're the peak of their jump. That's when he's able to hit them. It's a little. I think they should give it a little bit more leeway. I think that will really help Earthquake, and even if that's his only buff, I think that will really help. That and damage to his command grab.
Yeah, I just feel that being C for now because of the predictability of what he has to do. Let's say there's no more room for whatever he has to do, and I think unless they buff his command grab, something that makes you be like, oh, I don't want to be close to him, but then oh fuck, I don't want to be far from him because this, like they should give him that tool, because right now he don't have that. He doesn't have that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Who picks next? Who was?
Well, you pick.
Was it me? Was it? No, that was you. I picked Kenjiro.
You
had Ho. I had.
Yeah. You're right. So it's you now.
So Shiki is on my next list, and to be honest, for me, I would put her on Need More Data. For me, because I know she's weak. I know that mechanic that they have that I don't know if they're gonna change where if she does one of her moves just like Jubei, like you can just pop Isen and that's the round, basically, especially since she has low health. I know her teleports don't feel like they're that great
at all.
You can catch people off guard with your command grab for key moments. The good thing she does have is a full screen SSM. Nobody else has that. Oh,
the chains that hits you from the bottom.
Yeah,
that's really good.
And then it's and most of the cast can't punish that, to counter that.
Yeah. So why you think she's still more? Do you need more data?
Me personally, I haven't touched her.
Ew.
So I don't feel like, well, that's good for anybody who considers her their wife or whatever. I personally haven't touched her and haven't played her enough, and I haven't played enough against her to really get a feel for whether she's A or C or B, because I don't think she'll be A. Like if she were A, people would definitely be picking her up, going, yeah, these positives outweigh these negatives. Right now, right now, it just feels like a lot of people are seeing too much faults in her negatives. But what do you think?
For me, also her jumping, like I get it, she's a ninja, she jumps really high, but it's such a weird angle and so fast that it's hard to do jump-ins because of that, right? So if the less control you have with a character, then the weaker it becomes, right? If it does things that are too floaty or too orthodox for the jumping, then it becomes like a liability. Because then you have to completely commit, and if that can be a key moment. Oh, I jump. Oh, right, this character jumps a little bit too far, right?
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, it needs to do the same thing that everyone else does, right? Like you have to still land a heavy attack on a certain height so you can continue your combos and so. It's not like that because she jumps so high, she can cancel an attack in the air to a move. Then that will make sense.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. She does have her Rekka moves, which are cool and they're easy to do damage. But like you mentioned, you can literally die from that. And well, you can go and debate and be like, well, that becomes a mind game, and I can do that and thinking that you're gonna erase explosion and then vice versa. But it still becomes a liability because you can die from that once again.
And remember, damage is king in this game. So
you can die from that. She does have command grab. She has 2 command grabs. One's that only when you stand in, one that is crouching. Which are cool. They have good recovery for her because she's fast. But her normals feels weird. Like her normals feels like they don't work. Like they'll angle weird. Like there's nothing to poke much about it. Her crouching light, is really good, but that's it that I can think of. She has weird kicks, which is for anti-air, but they don't work as consistent or as effective enough to be like, okay, that's a strong pick. You get me?
Yeah. Do you think she needs like a small rework or something like that, or?
This not gonna do a rework. She just need like a better recovery on moves because she's a ninja and her moves are like the slowest move ever in recovery.
Yeah.
Or she needs maybe more cancels for certain hits. Maybe she needs to cancel. If she can cancel a light punch to a combo, then that would be super strong.
What about
because that's technically her best attack?
What about canceling Rekkas? Can she do that?
You can. You can do it once and.
Oh, okay. So it's only like 1, 2, not like 1, 2, 3.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Or you can do cancel to super. That would be cool. Hit to Rekka to super. That would be cool.
Yeah, something that makes it, because what you just said right there sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like something. I hit him with my Rekka to super. Like you need those moments like for a character. Like even with Earthquake, you're like, I hit him 3 times in a row with my chain. Like
yeah,
I'm really good.
I agree. So that's right. I agree with you. We need more data, but she still feels.
Where you put her? You put her in C?
In C, yeah.
Behind Earthquake, right? Because Earthquake, I think, is stronger than her.
Earthquake is the king, so I'm going C first, and then it's Earthquake and then her.
Okay. All right. Who's on your side, bro?
I got Darlie.
Darlie? Let's go. You're the Darlie expert here. Where do you think she goes?
I'm not a Darlie expert, but I would say so gonna be. I still say she is C. Higher than Earthquake.
Higher than Earthquake? Okay.
So she has a couple of tools. She has like the overhead hammer. She has a command grab. It's really quick. She has a good jumping, like a quick, fast jumping.
Yeah.
She has range with that weapon. Multiple hits too, which is great. She can hit you from grab with a heavy attack in multiple ways, either for a hard knockdown, either or. But she has no way to open you up per se. She does has a cross up when she jumps. But technically she don't have a way to open you up. There's no way like, yo, she fucked me up with that shit. She doesn't. Like if you stand your ground and be more patient, then she becomes less dangerous, right? And
almost like she kind of has to be wild, but doesn't have all she needs to be wild. You mean like
because look, Earthquake, he's always attacking or always moving and stuff like that. But by doing so, you become more exposed, so you're more exposed to get hit. She don't have to do that, but she cannot do anything else other than approach you to attack because she don't have a setup or an Oki or she don't have any of that, right?
Yeah.
She has a really long command grab, which is really great for punish. But once again, that's not her initiating, There's no way for her to like open you up per se. She has really good damage without her weapon. And I would say when she that heavy, like that spinning thing that she goes up with heavy, which is great for combos, but nothing else, right? Because can it catches you off guard because she does an extra hit? Yeah, probably once. But then after that,
once to me, yeah.
Yeah. But then after that, you learn from and punish them. So she's great. Like I like her character design is cool. She has some on block string hits and stuff like with her kicks. I guess a good long range overhead, but nothing is exceeding, That's why I still say she's the better of the C ones, you know?
I think with her, it's same thing with the earthquake thing. I think it's just like she has enough like gimmicks to get by for right now, but once people get more and more used to her, I think
she becomes more stale.
Yeah. Because, you know, you got that charge move. Like, once people get, like, when are you going to hit that? You know, when are you going to hit that
you can even
charge
combo
hammer?
that.
Yeah.
You can even combo that. Like, oh, let me do this to him because she don't have a low. What a low she has.
You know what would be cool is if every time you charge it up, right, and then cancel it, you're still charging it in a way until it, like, almost like Donkey Kong's, like, turn punch, basically, from Smash. Like, that would be cool. That'd be scary as fuck.
And then maybe it would be better that if you charge your hammer, then if your hammer is charged up, if you do a command grab, then you use that whatever charged up to the command grab, you know? Like that'll be her gimmick. Like if you charge up your hammer, your command grab does more damage. Yeah. That alone there is more scary because now people have to be worried about your command grab. And if they start jumping, she has a good jumping attack, right? So she can definitely hit you with all those things. It's just something to get in, something that I'm like, okay, I'm scared of that, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I said she's the better ones of the C, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. So who's next?
That's you, nigga.
Me. I'm next. Okay. I got Yoshi Tora.
Oh, nice.
Yoshi Tora. So, character I'm learning at the moment. I think he's definitely an A.
Absolutely.
Definitely, because
absolutely.
If there were anything I say that he needs changed, it would be that jumping hard slash randomly crosses up. Anything else, I think he actually needs because his range is deceptively not that great when it comes to neutral.
Yeah, but he's fast.
But he has good speed. But the thing is, like, let's say if somebody's outranging him, he's gonna need to use his specials to get in, and that's risky. He's he can't just throw out. Everybody sees that standing hard slash, but every character can punish that in their own way. They just gotta, like, the player has to just lab that and go, all right, this is what I used to punish it if I block. And I think his specials all have some use. You just have to make use of them. I think he's really good. I'm
very versatile in his special moves. Yes.
Yeah, and and he's just a character. I hope he's popular enough so people are doing well with him because of like he can combo, like people like doing combos, and he's a combo heavy character, and he's got all this the seventh sword gimmick and mechanic or whatever, so he's gonna be popular for a long time. So I just think everything he has, there is at least some risk to it, but they're also all pretty strong.
You're forgetting the most important thing. His dragon push is behind him.
Yeah, kinda like we're almost like at the peak of a cross up. Yeah, his dragon
standing medium is low behind him.
His low, his low. His DPs are low, so they don't feel like as punishable.
Yeah,
because it's not like Homer doing an H and he's like all the way the fuck up in the heavens.
Yeah, but he has hits that are really good, like good priority. His medium hits are good anti-air. His jumping medium hits are really good. The hit crossover, like those trade things, might work.
Yeah, multi-hitting medium
he has a super armor
that he can cancel.
That doesn't take damage. He doesn't take damage at all.
Which one?
His hopping attack. His hopping thing that he does with the sword that he blocks.
Yeah.
No damage whatsoever. It's ridiculous. And you can block the Isen with that. It's just those things alone might not happen all the time, but they're strong.
Yeah.
And user friendly. People can grab him and try to do stuff and still feel like, hey, I'm good with this character. And that alone is of a great player, right?
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. Like at low level, there's gonna be a point where the stuff's not gonna work anymore with Yoshi.
Yeah, but a lot of pro player playing with him though, like in Japanese streams.
That gets cut off before, let's say, Genjiro's level of being able to just do things.
Yeah, but I definitely think Yoshi Tora can win games, dude.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, he can definitely win games, and he can definitely set a game set. Once again, what Darley is missing, right? He has a command grab too. So he either gives command grab, he has a great sweep, you know.
The double hit sweep.
Yep, air attacks. You know, he has all these tools that work well, and it works well for him too.
A jumping overhead. Jumping overheads are usually better than just ones that are grounded for characters.
Yep. And if he hits you with a super, you are absolutely dead.
That's the round. Yeah, that's the round.
Unless they have power and they have the rage and they can do it.
Yeah, nowadays people gotta like second guess when you do it, but you know, it's still such
you're dead.
Such a mind fuck for everybody that's like on the other end of that.
Now imagine Earthquake having like
I can't jump. That's it. The round is over. I mean,
no. But you being Earthquake
having like oh no, I have bad breath that gives dot damage for 30 seconds.
I can waft you like Wario.
Yeah,
you know, like
that'd be sick. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think definitely he's strong. I don't know if you noticed, if he's next to Aomaru, they both looking at each other.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, they're definitely going. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's right. So yeah, Yoshi's strong. He's strong. He just isn't being played by the absolute strongest people right now.
Yeah,
I think that's the only reason he's not winning as much. Because honestly, he's capable of winning, but his track record. Because I watch a lot of streams and just check a lot of results to see how it's looking through locals across America and all that. He's definitely not doing as good as even someone like Darlie Dagger, because Darlie Dagger's won a couple more than him than I've seen. But that's just, I don't know. I still think he's super strong. He just has to, you know.
He's strong. I think he's strong. He's like for now he's A, and then he probably will be a B later on.
I don't think he's gonna drop. Yeah, I think his tools like feel so versatile. Like I think even okay. I'm ready.
If remember, we're talking about this. Pash comes and they make that his jumping heavy bounces. He's done.
That's right. I mean, but like if there's no nerfs to him, I think he's still good.
Yeah, of course. The fuck?
We can't just go like we're talking about like right now. Like if there's changes.
But that's the reason I'm saying he's strong now, but he's liable to change. And
that's
but he's a good position now.
Yeah, that's the only thing. The only thing I would change right now it would be that weird. I don't know if anybody, you know, really feels good about hitting it unless you're a scumbag. You're like, yeah.
I did
skills. Who's next on your side?
I got Nakururu.
All right, where's she going?
I say A. I think this character is really good.
Damn, her results don't speak A, bro. We're gonna have to go to B.
You know why, right?
We're gonna have to go to B on that one.
I think A. So correct. The results don't match because we know people are playing and who they're playing for.
Yeah.
You know, so she has the speed. She has the consistent damage. She has one of the best dashing attacks. You know, she has a reflect. Mm-hmm. She can do super from full screen and catches you on a whiff. You know, because that airplane airstrike thing.
Yeah, she does.
She can combo from grabs to her super. Her super can punish a lot of things because she goes up and then down. So she has some unsafe moves. Absolutely, those dashing attack things. But those are not meant to be used as projectiles. They're meant to be used as combos because she can combo from that. Also, she has a fast jump on top of that. A triple hit kick that does overhead. You know, and then she also has her regular overhead that doesn't knock you down, so it keeps you there to keep fighting. You know, she's really good, man. I think she's really good. She can hit you with heavies from back throws and to her double heavy thing that she does. She has a bird that fucking, I don't know, somehow is so fast. That bird is fucking fast, dude.
And it feels like it has a lot of priority too.
She does have a movement option, but not sure they haven't explored that much. But apparently it's safe. Like you can hop down being safe. Like you land being like blockable.
I think she's another one like that's gonna take a while to really be cemented as a strong character because of she's still difficult to play.
That's my next character, bro. I told you. I told you, bro.
I'll fuck her up.
The
the only thing that's clear disadvantages is lowest health in the lowest health pool, kind of lower damage, and those things are kind of important in this game.
In this game, yeah. She needs a healing move.
Healing. Oh my god.
That'll be dope.
And it's not even her doing it; it's Mama Haha doing it, so she can't do anything to her.
Every time she grabs the bird, she heals. And then if you get close, the bird pecks you.
So are you really adamant with A, or are you fine with me putting her in B?
Well,
because results don't speak. Like people, like it's almost like a need data kind of thing. Because she does all these things, but she's not winning. She's strong, but you don't win.
And I'm gonna base a tier list on winning, because if we're gonna base a tier list where you're winning, half these people won't even be here.
I'm just showing you my side of things. I don't see her.
No, I hear you. Let's think she's strong.
Let's put her at not till you play her and you fuck me up for like 20 games. Then I'm gonna be like, all right. I was gonna be like, all right, there's her and Genjuro up top, and then.
Oh my god. The real Genjuro is not.
All right.
No, I just think I say, but we can look at lower her B, because as of now, people haven't explored her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. Okay. With you.
I was about to put her.
I don't have to always agree with you.
I was gonna put her at the end of it.
Put that bitch up there.
Top B then. Top B. We can kind of. We'll see. Yashamaru's next on the list.
She's the only B right now.
Yeah, she's the only
B.
Speaking of B's.
Speaking of B's. It's your turn, but go ahead.
I'm gonna drop him actually on B because. So, I think he's like a good Kyoshiro, right? And let me explain.
What do you mean by that?
Let me explain. So he has a lot of range, and he has a lot of specials that feel weak but can be serviceable if you do them at the exact right time. You excel at rage. Kyoshiro also excels at rage, but for different reasons. The only thing is Yashamaru actually has something that nobody else has, which is his gimmick is doing double jumps and catching
a bird penis.
Yeah, and one of those, and catches people off guard with their timing or punish timing and all that stuff. And he, his some like that sword thing.
Safe though.
It's like it's unsafe, but he has better range and better pokes, and way better damage than Kyoshiro. But it's almost like essentially the same kind of character tree. Like
dude,
if you like range he's one of the characters. He's one of the characters you want to look at, because you probably want to pick somebody that's not Kyoshiro right now. But it's still the same thing. It's like weak specials, but they can do what they need to do if you do it at the exact right moment. Not like Genjiro, who can just DP then DP again, or do a different special to DP. It almost feels like you're canceling a special with Genjiro. With this guy, you can't do that. You have to be on point. But
yes,
one good trade-off, one good combo, and you are back in the game. And I think that's why
bro? He barely hits.
Shut the fuck up with that. This man does almost like a weapon flip if he does one combo.
Yo, a 3-hit combo.
One 3-hit combo. That's a weapon flip right there.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, he does, like, again, it's his damage. His damage is why he's winning any of these tournaments. Hands down.
Yeah, because other than that, it's like you mentioned, he's still in the Kyoshiro field, which means like you struggle to do certain things, even with the tools that you have. The double jump, right? Yeah, I get it, and it's really good. But then again, someone has DP. Guess what happens to you? You get fucking body, and he has the worst move in the game. The worst recovery move in the game, throwing that sword.
The sword, yeah.
Come on, dude. That's the dude. And that shit. Even if you jump and you read that move that he throws the sword, it doesn't hit you, it doesn't impale you. So you land, the opponent lands first, and then you can hit him. Mm-hmm. Like how Kyoshiro, you can hit him with a...
if he does his HTP, like he's like pretty much almost at a disadvantage, depending on...
So I think definitely the damage, he does have not easy combos, but he has an easier way to combos than some of the others, I guess. Not the ones above, better ones than the ones below him.
Yeah.
And I would say more damaging, right? And he can punish, like you mentioned, with his stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I like is his super. He has an interesting super. It's not the best super, but it's interesting because he throws all those projectile things, and
yeah, I just think it's definitely another thing. Like again, like it'll catch people off guard because you can use it for chip, and maybe if they haven't figured out how to deal with it, it'll kind of mess them up in the beginning. Like they go like, wait, but this guy can just pop it again, and I'm full screen. What do I do? I don't know.
Will you say his DP is a good overhead?
His DP,
his does anything? It hits you in the air when it's really good.
It's another one of those things, but it's like it's still risky because if it doesn't catch the person off guard, because it needs to catch them off guard, you will get punished with a decent amount of damage.
Or if you catch it, if they jump, you hit them jumping, which is good. Now, the only thing I say that is really bad about him, other than whatever you mentioned, is that his moves, like you mentioned, they don't work. And by what I mean by that is, like, he's supposed to dash at you and stabs you, right? Mm-hmm. He has a spear that is super long. I think it's even longer than Kenjiro. And
I mean, they're gonna have to measure up to see next time they're at the urinal.
And the thing is that his move don't use that. Like he dashes towards you to stabs you, and it doesn't come out or hits you until he's like literally in front of you.
Yeah.
Like he's not extended with his weapon. I think that's such a disadvantage to him. So while we have others that hits you with their fucking portrait,
Yeah.
Like
so you think he maybe needs like a change in the animation where it's like
the hitbox of that has to be. I mean, the hitbox of that has to be active earlier. Yeah. Because even when you do a thing that he goes up, unless I fucking read that in a crystal ball that you're gonna hit me.
I think those just need more startup. I like a faster startup, to be honest.
No, they start up. You start up moving, going up, and that shit doesn't hit you unless you're close to them. I think it needs that to be active.
Gotcha.
That shit needs to be active. Yeah, that's what I don't like. But yeah, maybe that can work out with him.
All right, who's next?
Ooh, who I got? I got Ukyo.
Ukyo? All right, where are you putting him?
A.
All right. Behind Kenjiro? Yoshitora. Behind Yoshitora.
You are fucking crazy.
In front of Yoshitora?
Yeah, bro.
In front of Homer?
Nah.
All right.
The only reason Aomaru is on A is because he's not Genjuro. That's the only reason. That is the only. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, Genjiro's giving me that look like don't even think about it.
He's gonna if you try to think about it.
But Ukyo is so risky to do that really unseeable overhead.
But he's a lame character.
The lamer you are, the more chance you got to win.
The better he is.
Yeah.
But it fits his character. You see that's a whole thing that has for him. Like precise striking and shit like that. And that works for him. And once again, that precise striking can get you frustrated, and then that's his advantage. He has a cross-up dash that's really cool. It's not Genjiro's type, but I think it's good to catch people off guard.
Oh, now that you mention that, another thing that would be a good normalization for Genjiro would be that his cross-up dash doesn't lose to Isen. Continue with Ukyo, sir.
Oh my god. A regular move, bro.
A regular move that uses no resources loses to Isen. That just...
He does have Ukyo has a great overhead instant. I would say that shit is instant.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, is it easy to do? Hell fucking no.
You gotta work for that.
And if you miss, you know what happens, right?
You die.
You die. And I get it. Look, you be like, yeah, but that happens a lot of hits here. You die. No, you die from this shit.
Yeah, because he has low health, bad jump.
Yes.
So he wants to stay grounded, and if he's in the
jump
air,
is slow. But he does have damage, man. Ukyo has good damage, which is good for this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like his super.
Good range
Super's
too.
Not good.
Yeah, his weapon flip is not that great. It needs something.
Not at all.
Does it hit overhead? Yeah, right? Because he's going up for buff. It should.
I don't think so.
I think it does. It has to. Everything else does that's in the air. So I don't
think so. But yeah, he does have great hits. Like his normal's really good, fast. They have the crouching one that he spins is really good. He has a lot of hits that don't bounce the katana, which is really good in this game. And you can parry after that. For some of them.
I thought some of his mediums disarm. Like if you parry it.
Yeah, if you dash medium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to do that one.
Yeah.
Or his slide that he has, his bison slide. That shit is like -1 frame. That shit is super fast.
It's so fast, dude. And it goes so far too.
So for bison, that dude is bison slides through the whole thing.
He's got those Shadowloo kicks, the Shadowloo sneakers.
Which is cool once again. It fits the character. That's why he's an A class character, because he has a lot of things going good for him. He has good damage, man. So I think for him now, a couple of things I would change for him is that maybe his faint apple doesn't work unless someone doesn't know who. Like it doesn't do nothing in this game.
Yeah, I can see that. It's like no, there's no reason. Like there's almost no reason. It's not
distracting or nothing. It just doesn't do anything. Now, if they've changed his super, that would be best. Before in the other Samurai Shodown, he had a super that he dashes to you and he goes back and forward super quickly, and then he sheaths his weapon, and then you. I think if they change his super to something like that, dude, he would be so much better because you could punish shit like that. Yeah. Oh, you fucked up? I'm gonna and do that shit.
Yeah.
Plus, he has arguably one of the best SSM in the game.
Oh, visually, absolutely.
Yeah, almost. I say almost.
Almost, yeah. Is that it?
He's A for me. A for me. I think we can also say that he's B, but
no, I think it's safe to be A. It's safe. You just gotta. I think you just gotta be super lame. That's all.
And he combos. Sorry, I forgot. Apps like the hit to the multiple slash attacks.
Yeah,
combo's very easy, super easy to do, and he has a knockdown, and he does good damage. So yeah, I think that's great for him.
All right, who's next? My turn.
You need to be. Yeah.
Wu Rei Zhang.
Oof. DOC.
That's your bait right there.
Yep, DOC.
Need data? No. Chris G can win with her. He could win he could win a local with her.
Absolutely, but that's Chris G.
I guessed where you would want her, but where do you want her? This is all you.
I definitely say she's C bottom.
So Shiki even better than her?
Yeah, because you can do stuff with Shiki. Yeah. Now she has her tools, right? You can combo her as a Sam with her puddle.
Dude, I don't think she's worse than Shiki.
She is. She gets blown up, bro. She gets blown up.
But like she can. Anybody jumps, that's it. Free damage, weapon flip.
No, then don't jump. What other danger you are if you don't jump?
I don't know. The jumping's kind of strong in the game.
Yeah, like.
All right. So what?
You're
the one that picked her up and played her a lot.
So the reason I'm saying is because her slow, dude. Her recovery on her moves are like incredibly slow. Aomaru can throw like 7 fucking hurricanes before she can throw like one little puddle that she throws on the floor.
Yeah.
And can you do things with that? Yeah, absolutely. You can rage art to push them to the puddle, hits them, and then hit them with a super. That does mad damage. Yes, but that's not a gameplay that works around her. You know,
it's like,
she has.
Is it just one of those things that the stars and the moons have to align?
Yeah, and can you make it work? Yeah, but you're working so hard for that. That before she does that, then you jump in with Earthquake doing heavy, you know? Or you just grabbing with Shiki and then maybe doing a hit to or something, you know? And she has the worst overhead in the game.
I don't even know. I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember.
She just jumped down on her butt and hits you.
That sounds like a good overhead.
It does if you're Cassandra from Caliber, but not her. Because she falls with you and you both recover at the same time. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
And you know what really sucks? If you miss, you're on the floor. You know how many times I've done that where I'm like, fuck, and I'm in the floor.
Yeah.
Like, you should not be punished for it. Yeah, I get it. To be safe, but that is the worst of the worst. And when she gets weapon flip, she has the worst hits in the game. She has no move. Her hits are all the same, which is the slap. Her kicks are barely anything. You cannot do anything with her.
You think? Oh, so I think that would be a good buff. Like while in weapon flip, while in rage, I mean,
she has a lightning shield.
Like maybe she has a buff to some more of her specials than usual.
But she cannot throw her specials. She don't have. Oh, you mean like
in what?
No, she cannot throw magic when she don't have the shield. So if she gets weapon flip, she's
Oh,
fucked.
you mean like her flipped herself? I thought you meant while she was in rage. My bad.
No. When she's in rage, she does have good moves that does things, but like the flame and stuff, like does good damage. But when she's weapon flip, when her weapon gets out of her, her hits are the worst. No range. That slap she does is very slow, and you walk the slowest too.
Oof. Oh yeah, because of the glasses animation, like losing your glasses.
And then on top of that, then you have fall with them. So if you do an overhead to knock them down, you fuck. She has no moves when you're like, it's really bad, dude. It's bad. It's really bad for her. I don't know. She looks good.
I honestly think like if this kind of character is dangerous to buff, so they gotta really sit on what to really make strong. But I think something like having the rage mechanic does help, because maybe the easiest thing they could do would be buff some of her stuff while she's enraged, because then she'll want to be enraged a little bit more. But then she has a strong weapon flip technique. You know,
that lizard stomp.
Yeah, the stomp. So like, you know, I think maybe that'll be a good way to make her a little stronger, but I don't know.
Her lining is good, right? The shield lining is kind of good. You do a couple of stuff, but then again, it's more risk than rewarding. She's so much risk. That's why I see, bro.
All right. So who's next?
Hanzo. Where you put him, bro?
I like him in low B. What do you think?
This dude is C.
You think so? Oh, all right, but above Darlie?
Darlie C?
Above Darlie?
Yeah, Darlie C. I thought I put Darlie B.
Nah, you put her in C, top of the C. You want her in B?
Didn't we say speaking of B?
Nah. Speaking of B was Yashamaru.
Oh no, you're right. So she's C, yeah. Yeah, I think no, he has the damage as Darlie. It's rough with him, bro. The life of a Hanzo player is rough. He does have good tools, right? He's really fast.
Dude, let me know where to put him. I'm holding him in right now.
I don't know. Game C. He's C.
Okay.
Why? I'll tell you yes. C. Because it's another character that plays like him that is better.
Okay. So C then. There's like it's like one of those no reason to pick him when there's this guy over here.
Unless you like him.
Yeah, unless you like
me. It's hard to combo for him from supers, which is already a drop.
Mm-hmm.
His combos are really hard to do because you have to be really deep with the jumping heavies or jumping mediums to do a crouching medium or crouching heavy.
Yeah.
He does have a great Oki with the fireball, I will say, because he can go overhead or sweep or command grab. Jumping air attacks are good, but then again, you have to work so hard for him. His teleports are very gimmicky more than what it is, you know. Once the person doesn't fear your teleports, you are fucked. Mm-hmm. Because then your tool becomes nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it becomes a liability for you. And matter of fact, it becomes a force of habit that you do that move and then you get punished because. You know. Can he has tools to succeed? Yeah, absolutely. But for people, they are unaware. When I went to defend the North, I think the only reason I was winning some of the games that I won was because people unfamiliar with him, and they were expecting a Galfor probably. Yeah. You know. Mm-hmm. And all I was doing is fucking Isuna dropping these fools. But if they would be jumping more, then being more fucked, you know.
But it's still hard work. It's hard work too.
And he cannot combo from super alone, dude. That alone, rough. And he can defend himself without weapon. I get that, but does that mean that he knows he's gonna get hit? You know?
Yeah.
See, bro.
All right. Who's next?
Kyoshiro.
On yours?
Yeah.
Shit. Where did I put this guy?
He's not in the game yet.
Yeah. I instantly put him at the bottom of C.
He's better than Wu, absolutely.
No, I don't think so.
Yo, he's definitely better than Wu.
I don't think he's. Well, he could be. The thing is, even if he's better than her, I don't think he has a good matchup against her. But I think he has a decent matchup against like some higher tier characters. Like Genjiro, I don't think it's that bad of a matchup for him, other than the fact that he's gonna be overpowered the whole time. Like no matter what, anybody that's in A plus or whatever is already an advantage over him just because of what they offer to the table. But Kyoshiro can still have a standard chance of playing them if they're a little aggressive. If they're lame, he's fucked. He needs people to be lame.
Yeah,
I mean, he needs people to be aggressive so
he
really,
can jump into his pokes.
Because everything's unsafe. He has good. The thing is, I feel like he really has everything that is almost good. Almost good. They just needs a little bit of adjustment on some of his specials. Like I don't think his light specials in some cases should be almost as punishable as his heaviest, you know?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's like almost like the Tam Tam thing. Tam Tam it has a lot of cool stuff, but he can't use his cool stuff all the time. So what does he do? He pokes a lot. But his pokes are really good. And Kyoshiro is supposed to have good pokes, right? They do have good distance, but they're not as good.
So instead of playing Kyoshiro, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those characters. If you like range and if you like versatility in your specials, pick somebody else. Because right now, he doesn't have that thing that makes him scary.
Face paint.
The only thing that makes it scary is being unfamiliar with the character. And that's where I think a lot of my wins
if you bring the guts
online.
out of that, and if you pull the guts out of to be like fuck, I don't fear this guy, then Kyoshiro is fucked. Then he can combo from super though.
Yeah, but his best bet is his weapon flip is really good. I think is really good. Some of his stuff is decent, but he needs a little bit more. He needs a little bit more than just to be like his gimmick is if you have like 15% health, you can chip somebody out if the situation calls for.
And he has a lot of things that he can get super out of it too. He has a lot of moves that leaves him open that you can counter him with super.
Yeah, he can get
a lot of moves.
Almost all of them. I could probably make him getting super combo video, right?
With each class.
Each character. Like it's a little on the ridiculous side, but I have my hopes that they'll buff him in ways that I would want. I was gonna make a video on that. I might still, so I don't want to get too into like what I would change, but overall he's very, very weak. He's very weak. But you would put him over Wu?
Yeah.
I think I'll do that too. Right, I'll do that too.
Right now is Wu and Shiki Earthquake. Huh?
Yeah, I'll put him there too because I do think for certain matchups he's probably stronger than her. But the matchup between them two together, she wins that matchup free.
Yeah, she has a super.
Anybody that can outzone, outpoke, and has a short jump can fuck Kyoshiro up. Those three things. If the characters have those three things, he's fucked.
Genjuro.
And if they're Genjiro. Who's next?
Yes, I got Galford.
I'm already putting him in A.
Good. So we agree. Yay.
But where in A? I think he's better than Yoshitora.
Absolutely.
I think he's better than Ukyo.
He's better than Kururu for sure.
Than who?
Than Nakururu.
Nakururu's in B. So his zoning is really good.
He's better than Nakururu. I'm not...
Yeah. His zoning is really good, right?
He has a lot of good things going for him.
Speed is really good. He can punish. He can punish like almost any kind of attack with his weapon flip.
Yeah. Yeah, and he hops over.
Mm-hmm.
He hops over.
Has crazy range. He's got a dog.
He has an assist.
He has a dog. You know, there's
so
dog.
That puts him in S tier.
Dog people. That's S right there. Straight up.
Absolutely S tier. And not for saying it's kind of strong when he's in range too, dude.
Mm-hmm. And he's strong still when he has no weapon.
Yeah. And he has a teleport gimmicky thing that can get him killed, but can work against people that have Rekkas.
But works better because you have a dog.
Yeah, but though when you get in Rekka, you can become a log and people with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hanzo doesn't. He does it, but it's too slow.
Hmm.
Yeah, he has actually, surprisingly enough, I'm gonna say he has damage, dude. His heavy has a lot of range. Standing heavy has so much range for punish.
For having a short sword, right?
Yeah, really good. He has a anti, say, right? The kick.
Yeah. Air grab too, if you want an air grab, you know.
Don't think about it.
Just for having, I love air grabs.
No. Yeah, me too. But that shit is not air. That shit is a simulation because you cannot do that unless you're next to a simulator to the person.
Yeah.
But he has a lot of things. Projectile, like I mentioned, good chip, super on combos, can convert to damage with 50-50 grabs or overheads. You know, he's good, man. He's the American hero, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like he can play a lot of different ways. That's what I like about him.
I'll tell you why I didn't play him much, because I was like, oh, it feels like it's too easy to do this thing for him. Let me pick Hanzo. The inferior ninja.
Alright, who's next? Because this
Charlotte.
Definitely A somewhere. You
think Charlotte's A?
Yeah. She's basically like
better than who?
Hear me out. She is a less risk, higher health Ukyo when it comes
she has an armor.
When it comes to being that annoying, pokey kind of lame character.
She don't have an overhead though. I think people get fucked by her because they get desperate.
That's what she wants. Well, I honestly, I would still put her A. Even she does have the slowest startup on a projectile, but it's a big ass projectile.
Nah, that projectile is good to annoy you.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying it's good, but it has the slowest startup.
She has Mama Bicho and the RDP that starts low.
Yeah, that starts like fucking who did Baki fight? Not Baki.
Yeah.
People when he fought Rocky, I think. Was it a crush? I forgot what the name. Damn, it's been
like
so
an
long.
Uppercut. He goes and drags the fist.
That's her fucking DP right there.
Oh my god, she's good. I think she has a slide. She has the kick that is really the hoppy kick.
Mm-hmm.
Grab that does good damage. A cross up hit that is ridiculous.
A slide command grab. Command grab.
She's good. I think she's definitely. She cannot combo. The reason I say a little bit less than A, I would say B. Because she cannot combo from her super unless it's character specific. And that alone, I also want to put Ukyo on B, but Ukyo still has, bias stuff. But
okay, so where in A is she then? Because I'm still putting her in A. I really think she needs to be in A.
So Haomaru Galfer than her.
Haomaru Galfer than her?
Yeah.
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Is Genjuro still on the top?
Yeah, he's still looking at beneath everybody. You know, like that fucking Principal Skinner meme?
Pathetic.
Next on my list is Jubei.
Oh, Jubei, okay.
Jubei's on mine. I'm gonna go with... Here's the thing. Like, I understand why people would put him in B. Because he has that thing with Shiki where his DP is, like, really punishable to the point where he can just lose the round. Yeah. But you just don't have to do it. I don't think buttons. Yeah, I think he does decent damage without doing it. It's really easy to combo into heavy, like crouching heavy off of his grabs.
Or pokes.
And his pokes are really fast. He moves around like if he's in his fucking 20s, but he's fucking old fucking Jubei-sama over here. You know?
He has a great jump in.
Yeah, he has great jumping. He's got great buttons. Dash. Just all his buttons. His safe overhead.
A safe dash attack.
Yeah, safe fucking hard dash too, like the hard slash dash. It's hard to punish. Yep. Even if you don't use your DP, you use the standing hard slash for anti-air. That shit's massive range.
And he can combo from back super.
Yeah.
So that alone combo from back super already gives you, you know.
Depending on the situation, you could cross somebody up with your weapon flip if they're blocking it.
Oh yeah.
If they're blocking it and they burst and they don't know any better, they can still get hit by it. Yeah, I honestly would put him in A. Everything other than that, like the obvious like disadvantage he has. He has counters that do massive damage.
Massive, dude.
I just think honestly, like other than the DP thing and he can be outpoked, he can like he's at his range, he's really, really good.
Think about this. But if they make that his counter does weapon flip, he'll be godlike.
That'd be crazy. That'd be too much.
A or B? What are we going?
He's definitely A for me.
Better than?
Put him at the end of it.
Better. Yoshitoru is better.
I honestly think Jubei beats Yoshi now.
Me too.
I honestly think because it's just so easy. Like the ease of use too. The neutral for him is easy to just win.
Projectile is fucking good.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
He, handling him is easy.
Is this A the game? Jesus Christ!
I mean C stack too. We need to get some B's in here at least.
Listen, is either you the best?
I think that's basically it. Other than Tam Tam. Tam Tam's the last one. Where are we putting him?
B.
B? Yep. B? I'm putting him at the top of B, bro. All right, so why is he B?
He's the better B, absolutely. But he's still B. Super is super punishable.
Yeah.
Super is incredibly punishable. Incredible. Like, you don't even have to use your E-Sen. You can do your Rage R, and then before he lands, you could do your SSM and still have E-Sen or Super to finish up the round.
Yeah, because, like, let's say it's basically like if somebody does, like, that gets over himself because he's hot in the basketball court, shoots a three and turns around, starts popping off, and he misses. Yeah. That's literally what Tam Tam does. He's just fucking...
So that's tough. He does have good hits and good buttons, but even the quick hits like jumping back overheads, you can still punish that also.
Yeah.
If they hit you that, you can Rage R, and then before he lands, he fucking got E-Sen. Mm-hmm. You know? And we saw Justin get a lot of parries, you know? Like, it gets scary for his buttons, but they all can be weapon flicked, you know? And it's not a matter of are kind of unsafe.
Yeah.
Because even the projectile that is good for zoning, like the skulls,
the Mula skulls,
yes, Golfer can jump over. You know, and Campo can go over it. You cannot throw many of them before somebody jumps on it, or he has good damage, but some of his buttons are very restricted, like the medium or the standing light. You know, the heavy doesn't have much range. I don't know, man. I might be wrong, but I think he's the better B. He don't have nothing exceeding, like incredibly exceeding. Like command grab is super slow.
Yeah, he's probably it's probably the worst command grab in the game right now. Probably the worst because you see the animation. Yeah. Genjuro, you blink and you're like in the air. You know, it just feels like you didn't blink. You didn't blink. You're looking at it, but it feels like you blinked and missed something because you're in the air. He has
to stand. He has Dio. And then But I think he's the better B. Think about it. He's better than Nakururu and he's better than Yoshitoru.
Yashamaru, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand B, but I could understand at the end of A also.
Nah, I could better understand than
who? It'll for Yoshi, it'll be tough. I think he'll be at the end of it. He could be at the end of it, honestly.
And ease of use. There's not much ease of use for him. Nah, he's
B. Yeah. I think because you think about it too. Like when you saw Justin, like if that one part of him gets shut down,
done.
The one thing that he's good at gets shut down,
done. Yeah, there's no other option.
Yeah, Because then what are you gonna do? All your unsafe, random ass moves. He's not Blanca, you know. He's not Blanca in Street Fighter. You can't. You're not gonna have people. Eventually, people
cross up either.
His overhead kind of whack. It's like a headbutt. Like
his sweep is fucking godlike. Like fucking cut your toes.
Yeah,
that thing is fucking godlike.
Yeah,
but yeah, like you mentioned, a pro player like Justin, when his gameplay gets shut down, there's no other option. And for now,
until they figure something out. All right, I can see it. I'm with it with this tier list. I think it makes sense for the most part. Let us know how we're wrong on the bottom. But yeah, this is fun.
Let me know by points who has the most, either DKO poll points or.
Dude, we basically agree on most of the stuff.
Shut up.
I just think maybe if I were to personally change anything, I would say maybe Earthquake could definitely be B. Darley could be B. Hanzo could be
Earthquake B. You are crazy.
I don't know. It's possible. Okay. No. If Tam Tam's in B, then Earthquake is not in B. Never mind.
Absolutely. Look at it. Look at this. See, come on. You know that. Yeah. You know who they are.
Yeah. So I'd say like if SNK's listening in, C, just focus on C. That's it. Focus on C.
Buff those guys up. I want to see those.
Focus on C. Maybe sprinkle a little bit of something to B, and then we'll have like a super balanced game.
Yep. Absolutely. I agree. This was fun.
Yeah, I like it. This was fun. Patch coming soon. Maybe depending on how drastic the changes are, we'll do another one of these like a month or two after the patch. So stay tuned. Follow us. Do the usual YouTube stuff if you want to support our channel. Thank you very much for listening, and good night.